Last hour, the first day of the state's opening statements and witness testimony wrapped in the 1988 Baby Jane Doe case out of Ware and Dougherty counties. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Lloyd.
And I'm Carla Heath Sands. Now, 5-year-old Kenyatta Kiki Odom was identified over 30 years after she was found encased in concrete, inside a duffel bag, inside a suitcase, inside a wooden TV cabinet in rural Ware County.
Her mother, Evelyn Odom, is on trial in Dougherty County accused of her murder, which the district attorney says happened at a duplex that she and her live-in boyfriend, Ulysses Sanders, shared at the time in Dougherty County. Now, we should note that the details of this case may be disturbing to some viewers.
WALB News 10's Jamie Worsley joins us in the studio now. She was in court all day, in that courtroom today, as the state made their opening statements, and they laid out what they believe, quote, the evidence will show in this case. And Jamie, did we also hear from the defense?
Well, Carla, Greg, the defense said they would, quote, reserve their opening statements, but they did cross-examine the witnesses that the state called today. Now, the state called 2 witnesses who were both present the day that Kenyatta Kiki Odom's body was found by loggers on December 21st, 1988. They didn't take the stand, though, until Dougherty County District Attorney Greg Edwards delivered his opening statement, during which he told the jury that Kiki had some developmental disabilities. Now, while he did not present any specific medical documents that outline those disabilities, he said Kiki had physical disabilities that affected her ability to walk and intellectual disabilities. He says it's because of those disabilities that Kiki still wore diapers at 5 years old, which she soiled one day in 1988. He says that angered Odom, who attempted to punish Kiki by putting her in a scalding bath.
In an extraordinarily cruel manner, was punishing her child who had problems. This was consistent with other things that people observed about that situation. We hear about that. She was consistently cruel to her. This cruelty led to her being injured, and further cruelty was she was not given any aid. Never given any aid. And she lingered and suffered before she ultimately died. Then her body unceremoniously dumped miles away. Unceremoniously dumped and erased.
Well, Edwards says this information came from Evelyn Odom's live-in boyfriend, Ulysses Sanders, just Friday. Sanders accepted a plea deal in this case, admitting to concealing material facts and concealing the death of another. He's expected to testify against Evelyn Odom during this trial. Now, today we heard testimony from Joseph Carter, who said he was logging in Ware County the day Kiki's body was found, and from Ware County Sheriff Carl James, who was working as a detective the day Kiki was discovered. James testified that he helped to process the scene and helped take items, including an Albany Herald newspaper found at the scene, into evidence.
Albany Herald newspaper dated October the 8th, 1988. And as you said earlier, it was in close proximity to the trash pile.
Okay.
And it was just a newspaper laying on the ground.
Okay. Did you think that had any significance? I mean, I know you collected it, but did you have any thoughts as a detective about that?
That item led us always to believe that there was a connection to Albany, Georgia.
Well, the sheriff also took photos on scene that day, which the state and defense both questioned him about. We're not showing those photos taken by law enforcement that day, though, due to their sensitive nature. The defense also asked the sheriff about a road construction crew working in the area on the day Kiki's body was found. He confirmed to the defense that he previously, quote, hypothesized a theory that the road construction crews could be related to the case during a meeting with other law enforcement. Now, you can watch our full coverage of today's testimony testimony on WALB.com. We'll be back tomorrow starting at 8:30 a.m. for another day of testimony. For now, live in the studio, Jamie Worsley for WALB, your hometown news source.